What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Sir Jorge bringing you week three of the APA Academy. This week we're facing up Jesse 504 and their Ann Arbor Accelgors. If you guys missed last week, I would recommend all watching it. It wasn't our best game, but we definitely had some good moments, and mechanic-wise, it was quiz time for me. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly break down the team. We're bringing just quickly breaking down what we're bringing. So the main core of our team is Trick Room this week. So we have Luminaire, the Chandelure with Substitute, Trick Room, Flamethrower, and Shadow Ball. Really like it this week. We're buffing that we have Energy Ball, unfortunately. But so Substitute may not want to come in, but it will allow us to set up Trick Room. The only Pokemon that we cannot underspeed in Trick Room are Dottler, Togetic, and the Escavalier. But that's fine in my opinion, because I feel like Escavalier always switches out against us anyways. Next up, we got Clusac, the Bronzong with Rocks, Trick Room, EQ, and Zen Headbutt. But the Heat Proof instead of Levitate, because we're bringing it with Jorge Vape, who they have Levitate, Black Sludge, Flamethrower, Select Bomb, Defog, and Aromatherapy. Then we got Sir Eggy with an Eject Pack. It worked for the SDA, in the SDA, so check that next battle out. I think that's when the scheduling is all confusing to me. I think it might be Monday's video. But yeah, very, very good. We have 4 attacks, because I think it just does really well. And then we have Draco Meteor for that Northern, so we can get the hell out of there as soon as we click it. And then Psych Shock, and this whole 4 coverage just does really well against my opponent. We got Leblob with Max Defense. Shout out for Jake for recommending me bringing Leblob this week over Vullaby. So we're rocking with that. And then finally we got Keiki the Raichu with Safety Goggles. I really just didn't know what else to bring. Volt Switch, Plate Rough, Plate Violet Charge, and Grass Knot. Alright, let me quickly set up the thing over here. As you can, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I like having my layout a certain way. So I try to look this whenever I do like the 6, I try to match it with like the 6 you have right here. So Luminaire, Keiki, Weezing, Clusac, Bloblob, and Sir Eggy. Okay, cool. So that is the team. Also, I've been playing Spider-Man, so that looks good to me. My opponent has already been searching for me, so he's just waiting on me. So let's do any minute now. Land 151. Okay. So yeah, in terms of a lead, I'm not too sure what I want to lead off with. I'm gonna be honest. I might lead off with Lumiere. I might lead off with Keiki. I think Keiki might be the best. Actually, I thought about either Weezing or Noivern. Anyways, there's a signal. Let's see what my opponent does bring this week. I'm expecting at least 5 of the Noivern of the Toad. So okay, who do we not see? We don't see a Escavalier, which is perfect. So he did not bring his Sticky Web Pokemon, which is fantastic for me anyways. So we see Suck or Absol instead of Lunatone. And actually we brought enough speed on our Jorge Vape to outspeed 0-speed Absol. If he decides for some reason to bring that, though I don't think that's likely. And then we have Suck. Okay, in terms of lead, I think I kind of want to lead off with Jorge Vape, because it's like our best middle ground play, to be honest. We could also lead off with Leblob. It's a great toxic Pokemon, but I really like leading off with Jorge Vape here, because it's a good defensive response. So, Absol, Entei, Noivern, Roserade, Seismitoad, and then Sock. So let's see what my opponent. He's gonna go with Seismitoad. What's gonna be this Seismitoad, if you couldn't guess? As we do lead off with Argalera and Weezing. So he, I don't think he saw that we are Levitate. If anything, he probably goes for a, he goes for Rocks here. I'm okay with just firing up a Sludge Bomb. We have Defog on this thing, so I'm not too worried about anything. So he's gonna stay in, see what he wants to go for. Can we get a Poison? We don't, unfortunately. It goes for Rocks. Yeah, we have Defog on this thing, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna go for another. Go for Defog. I don't like having Rocks here. So he's gonna stay in. Let's see what he wants to go for. If he goes for Liquidation, I'll just switch I'll stay in the next turn. It's because we're Scald. Okay. That's actually it does a good chunk to us. Okay. So we see rocks. We see Scald. I'm gonna switch out here. Actually, I did a lot of damage. What the heck? I think it's because Jorge Vape has very low special defense. So I'm gonna go into Loblob. We can fire off a Toxic. Sideswipe 2 could have been like a Rain Sweeper too. Quag. Use for rocks again. Yeah. And I took Toxic, but too my Wheezing. He's actually is max special defense. I guess it's Scald. I guess again it was because of our bulk. I expect a double into maybe Rose Raid. So I'm gonna go back into Jorge Vape. So I think he stayed in again. Did he go for a Toxic? He goes for Toxic. Okay. All right. I think he has Earth Power for his last move. Scald, Skull, Toxic. That's good to know. I'm gonna go for a Defog here because I just don't want rocks. I think he's going for a Scald. Is it? Okay, I gotta get rid of these rocks. I'm gonna go for a Defog. So his evasion. I just realized his evasion is -2. He's gonna go for another Scald. Yeah. Kind of figured. We get pretty low, and we are. The thing is, we are allowing ourselves to get burned, which is very bad. I don't think he's carrying Ice Beam. Yeah, because you're carrying whatchamacallit, Toxic. So I don't think you have Ice Beam. Let's see. So oh, he's Rindoberry. Okay. We should have been doing this sooner. He does get the burn. It's unfortunate. So Executor to a Seismitoad. Level 50. Pure Rindo. I think he is carrying the Calm. Yeah, I think he's carrying Ice Beam. So I'm gonna switch out to Klusak. I think he's carrying the Ice Beam. He's gonna switch out. He goes into Visifus. Which could be Entei. Okay. Interesting. Zong gives this thing. EQ should be doing over half to him. Let's go. I mean, we could just set up Trick Room. Furblitch is doing about 60. He goes for Substitute. Okay. Yeah, so he expected us to switch out there, which is fine. Because we are max defense, heat proof, so we see leftover sub. I'm gonna go for the EQ. This is definitely gonna be breaking his sub. It goes for Protect. Interesting. If I got for rocks there, it would have been wild. So Sub Protect, lefty. So he's Toxic like E-Speed, if anything. I'm gonna go for an EQ. So we are gonna break the sub. If it goes for Floor Blitz, that's fine. Goes for Flamethrower, so he's special. We're heat proof, though. So we chew that pretty well. So he's special. I imagine he tries to sell all these turns of Trick Room. Yeah, I think he is going to. So I'm gonna get up rocks. So he switches out actually. He goes into Boombat, which is going to be the Noivern. As we get up rocks. So he has the first ability. Yeah, I was expecting like maybe what you call it? A protect to come out. So we got a rock for free, and we got disconnected immediately. What the hell? Give me 1 second. I'll get us reconnected. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to finish this game into showdown, or not even finish this game, but continue this game because we're not even near the end of it. So okay, so there we go. So we should be fully caught up. I don't like recording on showdown whatsoever, but it is what it is. I am recording. If the thing looks a little choppy, it's because my computer can barely handle recording as it is. Okay, have fun. Break a leg. Yep. Okay, so we did the stuff here. I don't remember what we actually did here. I think we just ended up going for the Zen Headbutt. Yeah. I think we went for Zen Headbutt here. So he's gonna stay in. I think it's for Super Fang actually, so he does have that. Kind of interesting. I'm gonna go for another Trick Room. I'm gonna set up Trick Room again. Super Fang is kind of cool, actually. I think it goes for Taunt. Okay, so we're getting our health back. Maybe he goes for another Super Fang. Taunt, Super Fang. Okay, U-turn maybe. I feel like another Super Fang is gonna come off here. We need to remove these rocks, so we need to get in front of Seismitoad again. I'm just gonna send Headbutt again. Okay. We're whittling this thing down. I'm pretty sure he goes for Roost. Okay. Taunt is shooken off. I'm gonna go to Leblob. Because we're not doing anything here, really. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Leblob. I clicked it already. I'm not gonna back out on that. If he goes for Taunt, that's fine. We scare him off with like, us having Ice Beam. Which is kind of nice. So I'm gonna put the double back into Klutsak to see what he wants to go for. I think it's just Super Fangs again. Okay. Taunt is coming off again. This Noivern is actually kind of annoying. So we see Roost, Taunt, Super Fang, maybe U-turn. Let's see. Gets for Taunt again. Yep. Interesting. Very interesting. I really need to like aromatherapy up as well. So we see Taunt, Super Fang, Roost. Does he actually have a move to hit our Lumiere? He would have gone for it by now, right? I'm gonna take this opportunity just to like heal up Klutsak despite it's not doing too much. And actually what does more than Noivern? No, actually the EQ is doing. He has Hurricane as his last move. Okay, so we know his full moveset. We get a crit there, which is huge. Our Taunt does wear off. I'm gonna go for. Does he go for the Roost? Because Hurricane did 19%, so he can't kill us. I think he's forced to Roost here, regardless. Yep, that's what I figured. He has no reason not to go for a Hurricane here. I think I just scare this thing out. I doubt he goes for a Hurricane here. No, go into Eggy. I'm gonna do a big boy play and go into Eggy. I don't think he goes for Hurricane. He has heavy duty boots. Yeah, he goes for Roost. I think he's gonna switch out into his Entei. I'm actually okay with going for Draco, because we actually can just get what this allows us to do is to switch out immediately. So somebody's not gonna appreciate actually how much is Noivern taking from Eggy. We know he's a Haban, which is very great. And I apologize if you guys see that. Executor, level 50. Psyshock, he's technically taking a great amount. Again, I'm missing a Draco. Okay, we do get the KO, which is fantastic. We knock out the Noivern, which I think is like the best situation for us. And I'm just going to go into... I guess I could just go into... No, because that brings in... I'm going to go into Lumiere. Nah. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna go into Jorge Vape and pray he doesn't go into Seismitoad. So we can go for he actually goes into Seismitoad. Okay. I'm gonna put the double into back into Eggy. And we see the Rindo Berry. He goes for Scald. Not gonna do anything to us, and he doesn't get the burn, which is great for us. I'm gonna go for a Psy Shock, predicting him to go into his Rose Raid here. Because I think I think he's now in range. Seismitoad. I think he is for sure in range of my Energy Ball, despite him being Rindo Berry. Rindo Berry. If he is 252 Calm. He's actually not in, actually he will live the hit. I just think he switches out. I'm gonna be real. I think he does switch out. Oh, he goes into Entei. Okay. So we're gonna get some nice damage on this Entei. Okay. So I just go into Leblob. I see why not. I'm gonna go for an Earth Power. I think he has Toxic as his last move. Okay, so we have to keep that in mind. So Earth Power is kind of free. He goes for Toxic, yeah. I think he goes for a Protect here to start whittling us down. So I'm gonna go into Clutsack. Yeah, I think he goes for Protect. Entei, I think he goes for the Flamethrower. And I don't think we can actually live the hit, unfortunately. Actually, why don't we just go into Lumiere? Let's go into Lumiere. We'll get the Flash Farer off. We can substitute into Trick Room. He was into Seismitoad, actually. And what we found out is it's interesting. I'm gonna go set up a. Oh, he actually has. Oh, okay. So unfortunately, we revealed that we were substitute. So he actually went for the offensive move immediately. That's actually kind of wild. I'll go back into Eggy. It's for Earth Power, not doing anything to us. He can't switch in. He knows that we have Psy Shock, so he doesn't want to go into Rose Raid. I just think I just go for an Energy Ball. Truth be told. Draco is actually knocking this thing out, so I'm gonna go for the Draco. It's for Toxic, okay. And he actually lives. That is actually kind of insane. So yeah, we know his whole moveset, which is actually really good for us. I think he goes for the offensive move. I think Scald is his best play. He goes into Rose Raid. Okay. I'm going for the Aromatherapy, hoping we can live the poison hit. He has Shadow Ball. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go into Keiki here. This actually isn't looking too good for us, I'm going to be real. Because we just lose to its Rose Raid. Eggy's super weak. Keiki really can't do anything. Wow, okay. We should have gone for the Energy Ball. We would have knocked out the Entei. Because we said it out loud. Let's go for the Zen Headbutt. Maybe he chokes. No, because it's Shadow Ball. Okay. Okay, Eggy, I need you to live a Shadow Ball, but I doubt you can. Oh, you got the crit. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Oh, he's Choice Specs. Oh, okay. Yeah, it 100% doesn't matter. Oh, he's Choice Specs. Oh, okay. Yeah, he literally just goes for the Grasp move here. So I'm going to sack off Lumiere. Oh, he has Giga Drain? Okay. Yeah, no, we just lose. Okay. GG to my opponent. I really just couldn't do anything about that. Yeah, I'm just going to lose here. Oh, what a shame. This is why I don't like Showdown. I play differently on Showdown. I can't explain it. Like, Showdown is actually like my shackle. It really is my shackle. I'm going to go for Play Rough. Yeah, no. GG to my opponent, JC504. I just can't play in Showdown. That's the end of it. I just can't play on Showdown. GG. I just don't like Showdown whatsoever. That's why I retired from Showdown leagues, because I just play differently from Showdown to Wi-Fi. And I think it does have to do with the fact that playing on the two different platforms Showdown allows the coaches to think more freely and more critically, whereas Wi-Fi does force the players to make a decision, and it like puts a gun to your head. It's like, hey, make a move. It is what it is. We're gonna lose there. I made a bad play with Seismito. We got Eggy poisoned. It is what it is. We couldn't. There was no way for us to. There was no situation where we could actually just click defog. I think we played really well in the beginning, and then obviously we came to showdown, and my head just shut down. That is an excuse, and I do apologize about that excuse. I'm really hoping the recording wasn't as crappy as I think it is going to be. But anyways, we'll see you guys for week 2 of the APA, and yeah, peace. Thank you so much for watching this video of mine. If you guys did enjoy this content, by all means hit that like button down below and subscribe if you have not already. If you guys want to continue watching my content, Sergey himself has picked a video just for you on the left of the screen. Just all you have to do is click it, but YouTube does think you guys will enjoy the video on the right. The choice is yours. Anyways, you guys do know me as Jorge T Great. Make sure you appreciate the word of Alola Neggy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.